What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we were inside of Colony 9, and did some more quests and completed up some old quests. I picked up some new quests and completed them, as well as took care of some older quests that we had already picked up there before we left for our adventure, I guess, technically, is what I should be saying. But anyway, we completed up a lot of the quests that we could do there, and now we're back inside of Colony 6 to take care of some quests here, because there's a lot open to us here as well, now that we've done reconstruction up to level 1. So, I think without further ado, we should 100% get started. So, first things first, let's talk to Anna. Olga's so nice to me. I wonder if it's because she's lonely too. Oh, okay. But, what do you have for us? Hey, psst, over here. Nikita and Kuroki have gone to fight a monster in the ether mine, and it was me who sent them. Good idea, hey? Now the colony is safe. Nikita run too slow. Nikita get eaten by a monster if Nikita no hurry. Kuroki, wait! Don't leave me! Come back! What? The monster might attack them back. I only told them because they said they were brave enough. Now it looks like my fault. And this is a selfish girl's mistake, which I don't really think it's selfish, but, yeah, whatever. So, we need to head down, kind of towards the bottom of this area and find, both those children. I need to change the, actually, no, I don't, because it's just here. So, I need to find Nikita and find Kuroki. So, why don't I just kind of warp, down here to the drainage outlet. That's going to be the quickest way to get where we need to go. The first bit of folks that we need to find is obviously marked on our map down here. We'll just head over here as quickly as possible. They should be chilling right below us, actually. And you know what? I think we can actually survive this. So I'm just gonna jump down real quick. Yeah, sure enough we can. And ooh, lazy hawks, which is what we need to take out here in order to save Nikita here. I'll make sure we don't attack that other monster there if possible. Yeah, he just flew away. Now let's topple. And let's see what we can do here. I forgot to equip my fighting gems back to Dunban. It's kind of hard to remember to do that, honestly. Let's pull any aggro from Shulk. Make sure that we have the aggro here. We have a vision. Ooh. Great hit 4. Uh-oh. Shulk, I kind of need you here, buddy. I'd rather not die. I mean, we're going to take a lot of damage here, but... Topple? Ooh, hello. Going to at least delay the inevitable, I think. And then we get off a chain attack, and the event will never come true. At least I think, hopefully, if Shulk does enough damage, and then Charlotte... Okay, not quite, but he's still toppled, so we should be fine. Yeah, there we go, and Shulk got a level up. Now level 34. Nothing special there, though, but here's Nikita. Thank you for coming to get me. It was so scary. At least I can get back to Colony 6 now. I'm sick of being afraid. Alright, and then we also need to find Kuroki, who I believe should be right inside of the ether mine. Right here inside of a drainage pit. Or the drainage control area. At least I believe, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, sure enough, he's right here. Greetings. You came to get Kuroki? Kuroki enter here, but everyone gets scared. Everything gets scary, so Kuroki stay put. But Kuroki might get further than Nikita. Last time Nikita won it, who picked most beautiful flower first. Did Kuroki win this time? Now at 156 wins to me, 156 wins to him. Kuroki go back to Colony 6 now. Kuroki tell everyone he beat Nikita. Alright then, so now that we've captured both of them, as Dunban does some weird movement or dance thing, let's head back to the Reconstruction HQ and talk to Anna and see what she has to say. Because now that we found both of them, we should be able to talk to her now and complete the quest. Alright, so let's head over here. And what does she have to say? You saved them, didn't you? Thank you so much. And I'm sorry. I promise to never ask them to do silly things again. What if they never come back? I don't want to lose them. And the quest is complete, and that's very sweet. And a Pierce Resist too. Not bad.
I'm never gonna give up.
Alright, and then finally Charlotte got the level up, and she learned a new art, got an infinity coin, and other things. And don't worry, we got some more quests to do, and once again I'm on the wrong menu. I want to change the time to night. We'll do 22 hours. Because if we walk right over here, let's see. I mean, well, this guy does have a quest, but not the quest that I want to take care of right now. Instead, let's talk to Ewan.
How's it going?
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm supposed to be writing a book, but I have terrible writer's block. This is indeed a problem. Yes, I agree. Maybe it's really to be expected. I haven't really written much. Do you have time to help me? Maybe you could do some research. I need you to ask the other residents about love. There, I said it. Are you sure this is for your book? Come on now, tell me the truth. Charlotte, give me a break, will you? Tell me the truth or I won't lift a finger for you. Well, no, I can't. Just ask around and maybe I'll tell you later. Alright, so we need to speak to a bunch of different people around here, and we'll get Bleed Defense 3 for this. Ask married people or those who know about love, okay? Talk to you later. No problem. Consider it done. Yeah, let's sort this out. Alright, so a bunch of things pop up on our map here. And I'll grab those item orbs. So first, let's talk to Gorman here.
Who's this?
You want to know about my record with the ladies, eh? That's quite a thing to ask an old person like me. Well, one day, a girl and I went for a walk in a nearby field. And the screen fading to black assumes that he speaks for quite a while. And there you have it. 1 month later, we were engaged. Ah, the passion, the drama. Anyway, are you still listening to me? I can't believe the youth of today. Why do I even bother? Once again, Dunban's really not that young. I don't know why you guys keep calling him that. He's literally 30.
Well,
You want to know about when I got married? Not much really to say. Or to say, really. Only that, I was happy to marry someone strong and confident. It's all about their good points. That's what I think anyways. I never told you about my husband, did I? My husband was the best confectioner in the old colony. Oh, well, that's pretty nice. And then we also need to change it back to daytime, because there's two people that we need to talk to during the day, so... Let's do that. The first one is, right up here. No, it's raining. But, it's actually Satata.
Hello?
You want to hear about all my lovers, eh? Well, no, that is off limits. All I will say is, follow your heart and have no regrets. Because lonely old people are lonely for a reason. Well, that's very interesting. It's actually some words of wisdom there from just what seemed like an old grandpa Nopon there. But yeah, and then finally, Anna's got something for us. You're asking me about love? T, you said love. How about love is when you give someone a present? It shows that special someone how you're feeling. Alright, so it seems that we've talked to everyone that we need to. We've learned quite a bit about love, it seems, and once again, I'm on the wrong freaking menu. I do this every time. It's honestly driving me crazy that I keep going to the wrong menu. But we'll make it back to nighttime and talk to Ewan once again. You really asked around. Thank you. It'll come in handy, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's why you're the hero of Colony 9. Well done. Charlotte, please. It's as if I did it alone. We all work together. Let me see. So I should big myself up, give her presents, and compliments as well. Yeah, got it, thanks. Now I just have to find the confidence to put it to use. Matriona, here I come. Ah, so it actually wasn't for a book. And yeah, so remember those quests that we had back in the refugee camp with Matriona and Ewan? Yeah, this is like the continuation of that. So this was What is Love? But he's got another quest for us. The advice you collected for me was perfect for writing my book. I've been sweating blood and tears to finish it for Matriona. This book has to tell her everything I feel for her, but I'm worried about whether it'll make her understand my feelings. Could you tell me more? Yeah, I want to know too. She won't, will she? I said I was ready, but I just can't find the courage to hand it to her. That's why I decided to go on a trip to find some courage. That sounds dangerous, Ewan. There's no walk in the park outside of the colony. Don't you think I'd know that? But I have to go. When I face a terrible beast, I'll face like a man. Then I'll have the courage to get Matriona my book. Matriona isn't a monster. She won't bite your head off. Well, I understand that. But if she rejects me, it'll be worse than being eaten alive. Alright, so we head in the direction of either Ether Mine or Satoru Marsh to protect Ewan from harm. So we need to defeat a Hungry Wolf or that other monster that was listed. I think it's a unique monster with the name there. Thank you, my friends. My destiny's on my own now. I can count on your support if things get rough out there, right? Now I must decide whether to go to the Ether Mine or Satoru Marsh. If I find myself at a pickle, you'll come help me, right? Thanks. I appreciate it. Now, you can pick either of these locations. It doesn't matter. The affinity in the affinity chart and everything else doesn't change. Now, the trades that Ewan has will change depending on the area that you go to. Not that it really matters too much. Now, if you head up this way for Satoru Marsh, you'll end up finding Ewan somewhere around here, kind of off where those very strong Rogals were. And so I don't really recommend doing that. Plus, his location in the Ether Mine is literally just down here in Glowmoss Lake. So you might as well go there anyway. It doesn't matter, really. There's no trades that we need to trade with him right now. So it's really not even worth it. But yeah, a unique monster will appear, Elegant Marin, that we need to take out for you. And so, let's do it. Alright, we'll get a break there. Let's see, I got a topple there. I did not mean to do that from Charlotte. I meant to do it from Shulk. Let's see. I want this off of Shulk if all possible. Alright, 2 hits there. Okay, we're attacking all these monsters and we really don't need to be. This is a little bit of a pain. Okay, Charlotte's taking a lot of aggro from other enemies, which isn't that great. Let's hopefully get all 4 of these attacks here from Dunban. And there we go. Sweet. So let's inflict bleed here. Attack from the side here. Inflict break. And that was it. But we actually did over 10,000 damage there in one attack. So, hey, I'll take it. These break. I could have just toppled there. I don't know why. And we've both been dazed. Charla, we could really use your help over here. Okay, never mind. It doesn't even matter anymore. Oh, and finally, there we go. And all these other enemies should be relatively easy to take care of, I think. I'm debating on whether I should run away and just come back, or if I should just cut ahead when I finish these fights. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight these guys, finish it off, and I'll cut back when I'm done. That didn't actually take too long. I'm gonna grab these, not jump, I want to grab these chests as well as the gold chest that unique monster dropped. And outside of that, let's see, what did we get here? Ooh, some pretty cool stuff, I'd say. Anyway, let's look over here at Ewan. I could have handled that. I didn't need your help. Anyway, I feel brave enough to give my book to Matriona now. Thank you. And with that, the quest is complete. We don't have to talk to him again in Colony 6 or anything like that. That's it. He's just ready to confess. And we get Days Tension 3. And then finally Dunban meets the team with another level up. So everyone's level 34 now. We're moving along quite well, actually. But let's head back to Colony 6 because we're not quite done with all this just yet. So once we get here, we'll have a couple things to do. First things first, we actually need to talk to Ewan one more time, I think. Actually, no, we don't. He's already given his book to her, Matriona, and she's actually standing right up here. So, let's talk to her.
Me.
Hello there. Are you the people who were helping out Ewan? I want to paint a picture for Ewan as wonderfully written as his book. You seem troubled. The thing is, I don't have all the materials I need to make paints. I'm in the middle of an artist's funk, you might say. Could you help me out? Matriona, this is amazing. What are you going to say to him? I'm dying to find out. I can't tell you. It's a secret. I'm still deciding on how to best express my feelings on the canvas. But don't worry, Charla. By the time you return with what I need, I'll have made up my mind. If you say so, Matriona, but remember, follow your heart. I'll need one of the following materials to paint my picture. A leg drop from the bonus leg, or a nasty weed from Satoral. I will have decided how to best paint the picture when you return. Alright, so obviously by the name of these two items, I think you guys know which one is the right one to pick. And considering we didn't use the leg drop way back when everybody was still at the refugee camp, for the quest with, was it Kokiri? Or whatever his name was. I don't even remember. I can look, I guess, if I wanted to. I can look on buying its leg and spirits raised. Palma. There we go. With Palma, I actually need to change that back. I'm sorry. Current quest. There we go. Since we didn't use the leg drop there, that's what we were saving. We were saving it for this moment right here. So why don't we head back to the bonus leg and head to North Ragwell Bridge, and I'll show you guys the location of that leg drop. And so yeah, if you use the leg drop for the quest earlier, way back in Colony 6, if you decide to go down a different path, this part of the path will not be available. Actually, I think the entire quest leading even up to this aren't even available at all either. Because I believe that like what is love isn't even an option at that point because of the path that it takes you down is completely different. So at least that's what I think. I don't exactly remember for sure, but I'm fairly certain that's what happens. But yeah, if you look down right below us, it sure enough is right down here. It's actually on the ledge there. We'll fall into the water here in Ragwell Lake. And then we'll pick up the leg drop. And so, with that grabbed, we're going to head right on back to Colony 6, the Reconstruction HQ. And then talk once again to Matriona, give her this leg drop, and hopefully everything goes well. Or at least it should. And, well, I kind of spoiled it already that yes, things do go well if you go down this option. Now, if you go down the other option, things go very poorly. But, yeah. You brought me a leg drop. This is exactly what I need to finish off my painting. I'll just add the finishing touches. Will you wait here while I finish? Yeah, sure. We'll just kind of stand here as it fades to black and back out as you finish, I guess. There, all finished. Please give this to Ewan. I do hope he likes it. I put my whole heart into it. And this is the beautiful portrait. And so, let's give it to him.
How's it going?
Is that Matriona's painting? So she's answering me with a painting. Only a creative, talented woman such as her would think of that. Let me take a closer look. It's brilliant. I can feel its warmth and kindness exploding from the canvas. Quick, I need you to go and tell Matriona that I love it. Tell her that I will come see her later on. Alright, I'm not sure why you guys can't just do it yourselves. You're standing like 15 feet apart. And yes, I will literally go grab those items every single time. Do not question me. What did he say? How did he react to the portrait? I hope you and I can be happy together just like in the portrait. Don't worry about it, it was nothing. Yeah, we can always count on us if something comes up. I don't know how to thank you. Maybe one day I can paint you and your friends together. And that quest is complete, and we finally got Matriona and Ewan together. And sweet, we got another gem for that as well. Alright, sweet. So, why don't we head over here and talk to Gorman.
Who's this?
We're gonna make Colony 6 the best colony that ever was built. But you know what we need to make sure this happens? Could you tell me more? Youth of today, bah, you don't know anything. You can't just dig up the land and erect buildings willy-nilly. It's like wounding the botanist's body and rubbing salt in the wound. We have to conduct a ceremony to bless the land. During our ceremony, a divine rock is placed upon the land. Blessing the land will make it strong and prosperous forever. Back to my point, you've got yourself a mission. Go collect a piece of the rock found at the peak of Spiral Valley. It's exactly what we need. And while we could do that, this is for the restoration. It's a timed quest. We need to do that now. We got a Spike 3 gem. Whoa. That's actually really good. I'll make sure to get that. We need to collect the Divine Rock from the top of Spiral Valley on the bonus leg. But you guys remember that there's that level 90 immovable Gonzalez standing in our way. So I'm not sure how exactly we're going to get that. Good decision. You show much potential, my young companions. But listen, there's a vicious monster in that area. Yeah, that's what I just said. I would know. I saw the nasty fellow on my way here. Get yourself some dynamite from the mine. I'll blast a safe route for you. And so we can get making a new path. So collect 3 sticks of dynamite from the ether mine. Right then, go find us a divine rock. No problem. Consider it done. Alright, so we need to head off to the ether mine. So very quickly, I'm going to show you the rough location of each of the pieces of dynamite. So one of them is right here near Test Pit 3, about right here in this area. The second one is right over here. And the third one is way down here in Test Pit 4. So the first one, we're going to head over to Glowmoss Lake to pick up. And I'm just going to cut to the location of each of these. So I'll see you guys at each of those locations and then back at the old man to blow the path forward. Alright, so you can see on my map, here's the location of the first piece of dynamite. Here's the second piece. And here's that third piece. Alright, Gorman, what's up, man? Safety first, young ones. Hand over the dynamite. I'll go blast you a new route to get to the top of the valley. Phew, I managed to blast you a new route without killing myself. Want to know where I opened up the route? Head in from the bottom of Spiral Valley and climb Spiral Rock. The block path is now open to travel up and down. If you don't want to fight that monster, take the new route. Alright, and the first half of that quest is complete, making a new path. But we still have another part of this quest to complete in full. So, let's head back over to the Bionis Leg and over to Spiral Valley. Because, of course, like I said, and as you guys, of course, I'm sure know, we still have the one and only immovable Gonzalez in our way. So what we're going to do is just jump down the cave.
It's my fault.
Ignore him. All these Caterpie, while they are very strong, can all simply just be ignored. No reason to bother with them. And instead, you just run up this spiral rock. And if you'd run up here the first time, this little rock path right up here would have been blocked off. But now it's not. And now we can get right behind the immovable Gonzalez. And on the platform where we fought that mech on. And yeah, I can also play in his tail too. So I can just be like jump around and be like, haha. And oh. Yeah, also, I should mention that this enemy, if you see these little like things on its icon, it's like those purple little lines and stuff. That is the first that's the first enemy we've seen to have spike damage of its own. So we've seen spike gems, and it basically just does the same thing. We take damage just from being close, and so you have to be very careful of that. And for right now, we won't be seeing very many enemies of that. And if they are, they're super high leveled, and we just simply couldn't take them on if we tried. But as we move on in our story and progress throughout the Bionis and whatnot, we'll slowly come across more and more enemies like that, and they'll start to become commonplace. But we can walk right over here and remove this rock. This has to be the divine rock. Alright, and we can take it with us. And so, let's head back to the Reconstruction HQ again. I know a lot of just warping back and forth between Colony 6 and other places, but honestly, it's better than having to walk everywhere, honestly. I'd much rather warp and just have the game load in for me than have to walk back and forth over and over again. And no, he's not here. And once again, I went to the wrong menu. Back to nighttime we go. And hello, Gorman. Ooh, let me see. Yes, it's the rock that we need. With this, the construction of the colony has the Bionis blessing. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's why you're the hero of Colony 9. Well done. I'm skipping this. We've seen this before. Don't get so excited. Time will tell whether the colony will survive. Well, that quest is now complete. And we get a Spike 3 gem. Wow. Alright, and now Olga, let's see what you've got for us. Good to see you again. A bit of a spot of bother. Could you tell me more? It's important to listen first. Dunban taught me that. Well remembered, Shulk. So, how can we help you? It's happy to be back and all, but it makes me think. Let's start up a chemist. I used to own one before, you see. I'll need to make some remedies before I can do anything else. I don't have the ingredients to make my all-purpose medicine. I figured you'd like to get around, so could you get them for me? With the chemist up and running, the residents will be relieved. We need your tried and tested remedies again, Olga. That's why I have to do it. And I won't have to worry so much about you getting hurt. So you'll help me. I need 3 items to make my all-purpose medicine. I need a chewy radish, 2 red durians, and a serious anemone. Thanks. Alright, so we need 2 red durians from Bonus Leg and a serious anemone from Colony 6. And we already have the other items. Need to find a cover. We have to cover a lot of ground to find them all. But I know you can do it. Not a problem. Considered it done. Yeah, let's sort this out. Alright, so we have most of the items for the quest. And maybe I'll get lucky and find one from right over here. I doubt it though. Just the white ladybug? I think that was only one item I grabbed. Nope. And I forget you not. Whatever that is. So I'm going to warp outside of Colony 6. Just kind of out here towards the Watch Point Junction. I'm going to grab this one item that we need. And I'll meet you guys back over there with Olga. After spending way too much time searching for that one item, I am back. It probably took me like 30 minutes, honestly. That was horrible. Anyway, you found all of them. Now the sick can get some help. I guess I'll be helping the needy and the fakers too. Don't worry about it, it was nothing. That's right. You've done the same for us. This isn't much, but the elderly residents had a whip around. I really appreciate having remedies to ease their ailments. And there we go. Quest is complete. Recovery up 2 gem. Not bad. And now she can be seen walking around here for some reason. But anyway, we only have one more quest. Not really to do, but more or less to kind of start, I guess, because we can't quite finish it yet. But let's talk to Satata. Well, there's actually 2 quests, so I guess we can complete one of them. But anyway, young friends come to see old friend Satata. I want you to do a favor for a dead man. Could you tell me more? Yeah, I want to know too. My brother Pon was killed in the Mechon attack, but Satata can't find his keepsake. Satata thinks it's in the room that Otharon hid in. Can friends get it? Satata would go himself, but my Napon feet are failing me. Will friends help an old Napon? Bro, just go to Olga, and she'll give you some elements. Anyway, sorry. We'll go get it for you, no problem. It's no good if it's locked away in some stuffy old room. Friends sound like older version of Hum Hum Juju. Friends understand this old Napon. It's as if memories of my brother Pon are disappearing. And so, when you get this mushroom cap from the mining base in the ether mine? This keepsake is a mushroom cap. It doesn't suit me, before you ask. My brother Pon used to wear it all the time. Now go get it already. Not a problem. Consider it done. Alright, it's actually not in... It's actually pretty true, because if we head into the ether mine and we head over to that area in the mining base, you warp down to the mining base, and as you'll see, given not too long, yeah, it's literally like 2 feet from you when you load in. So there it is. Now we can just immediately turn around and head right back to Satata. So I guess let's go do that then. And once we get there, that'll be the end of this quest. But don't worry, he's gonna have one more quest for us, of course. And this is the one. The next one that he'll have for us is the one that we can't complete quite yet. So, not to worry about that. Prince found the keepsake. Thank you, thank you. On behalf of my brother Pon, thank you. The cap was very sad. Of course, my brother Pon was an idiot and a fool. But my brother Pon was very loving all the same. Satata does miss him. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. I learned a lot from watching how you tackle problems, Dunban. Right back at you, Shulk. That's what friends are for. Thank you, young friend. Satata can't thank you enough. And with that, this quest is complete. Yeah, very easy. And that gear that we got, honestly, I'm probably never going to use. But Satata does have one more quest for us, so let's see what he's got. Satata needs your help. Friends know the keepsake of my dear idiot brother Pon. You seem troubled. Why don't we ask what's wrong? I'm sure we can help in some way. Thought you might say that? Very well, let's get the details. Satata needs you to lay it to rest with him and his lovely wifey Pon. That's the best way to honor memory of my brother Pon. Are you sure you don't want it? You know, to remember him by? You're a sweet young hom-hom. But do not worry yourself. Satata already has half of it. You have half of it? Well, if that makes you happy. It does. My half-cap plan is brilliant. Go to Machna Forest, to a place where you can see the Great Falls. It is Twee Napon custom to throw object of sentimentality into falls. And so, visit cast the mushroom cap from where the panoramic view of the Great Magna Falls can be seen. So obviously this is this is the quest. Rest in peace. We can't do it quite yet. This is the last act for my brother Pond. Not a problem. Consider it done. If Dunban's helping out, then this will be a walk in the park. I can't let everyone down, can I? Chuck it as hard as you can. You hear me? Thank you and good luck. But yeah, so we're going to have to head off to Magna Forge for that. And we haven't been there, but as I'm sure you'll remember, that's where we're headed next. And that's actually everything that I want to do in these areas. So, why don't we head off to these Sorul statues and see what we can get done. So, let's walk right on up this way. And see this little marker right up here. And finally head up these freaking cool looking stairs that I mentioned back like 2 episodes ago or something.
Huh? The lift don't work. Looks like it's been broken for a while. We'll have to find another way up.
Another way? You don't mean climb up there?
We may have to.
Come on, you can't be serious. Why'd someone build a lift that don't work? No complaining. Let's start looking for a place we can climb up.
Alright, so the lift obviously doesn't work, and we can't use it. So, we need to find a way to climb up to the top. We can also end up grabbing some more items from this area around here if possible. But what you're going to do is head to the left. And I just want to make a note of something right here. Look at Dunban right now. He is climbing with one arm. And I don't know about you guys. I mean, I don't do any like rock climbing or anything. But you gotta know how hard it is to climb with one arm. That is like literally insane. So as if Dunban wasn't cool enough already, just like being the hero of the Homs from the Battle of Sword Valley 1 year ago, and then losing the use of his right arm, but still like joining the party, fighting with a brand new sword, but then like climbing and swimming, because I also didn't mention it earlier, but he also swims with one arm, as I'm sure you probably noticed. Like he does all these things with just one arm. And I think that is so cool. And let me look around here for some item orbs, just in case maybe we need some extras once we get up here. Let's see, are we almost at the top? I mean, we're getting there. We're pretty close now, I'd say. Not too much farther to go. Any item orbs? No, not quite. There's, okay, well there is one right there. And it's very convenient though that all these vines have happened to make their way down these statues in such a way that we can climb all the way up. So if you ask me, that seems very convenient. It's like for convenience sake, it seems to be here. And yeah, I hope you guys get it that I'm just joking around. At least I hope you understand that. If you don't and you're very upset by my words here, I don't really know what to tell you, because I'm obviously just joking. But anyway. Humming cabbage. I'm pretty sure every item that we grabbed up here is items that we've already grabbed before, so. But this is the statue summit. Before we walk up this way, I want to head over here and see this is the other half of the lift. This is where the lift would have taken us if we were able to ride it. But real quick, of course, since we'll be leaving this area, I want to check out the Collectopedia. And we're missing 2 items for Satoral Marsh. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out all the other areas that we have here. So all of these, forget you nots, things like that. We'll get the gems from these. Actually, we just got jungle shoes from that. That's not bad. But yeah, only 2 items. I'll go ahead and fill in everything else. I'll go ahead and fill in the ones that we already have, though, first. The row's complete. Seems we're just mostly getting gear for these instead of gems. I'd have liked gems instead. Most of our gear is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Strength up 2. Not bad. Though we kind of already have strength up 3 from our gem crafting, but I digress. Ooh, haste 2 is actually very good. Something very good for like Dunban. We need someone to attack quickly And yeah, so I'm going to get back to you on what these two items are and where you can find them, or if you can possibly trade for them. And I'll see you guys back here in just a moment. Alright, so the two items we're missing, this one is the blue turnip, and then this one is the venomous platypus. Both items can be traded for, but the trades for both aren't going to be available for a long time, especially the venom platypus, till probably almost the very end of the game. So, yeah, very long time until you can grab any trades for that. So, instead, what we'll have to do, most of them can be found, well, at least the venom platypus can be found near the poison swamps or dark swamps. So anywhere where there's poison water, you're bound to find the venom platypus, as I think should be quite obvious. And the blue turnip is actually not too far away. I should. No, actually, I probably can't. But the blue turnip is actually commonly found in the basin cave. So I'm actually going to explore around for just a little bit and see if I can find these items. And I'll just cut back to show you me collecting each of those items. Or I'll just cut back to the Collectopedia back on top of the statues once I'm done. Well, after all that time, that took way too long. And I mean way too long. Finally, we'll finish up the Collectopedia here for Satoru Marsh. We got some headgear there that doesn't even seem like it's that good. Doesn't have any slots on it. That a lock-on resist 2 gem also doesn't seem that great. But we did complete the area finally. And the Panther Top. Which is actually an item from the next area. Pretty sweet. And but with that though, I think that's pretty much everything that we need to do here inside of Satoru Marsh. So, let's head on forward.
Ryan, ready to go, Shulk? Yeah, but just hold on a minute.
What is it, Shulk?
It's about the Monado. I'd like to ask your permission to use it a little longer.
Why ask me?
The Monado was your sword, but I need it to achieve my goal. So...
Don't sweat it. You are far more skillful at wielding that thing than I ever was. Keep it. It's yours. Besides, I have a new sword. That old coot had the decency to forge this for me. I owe it to him to make the most of it.
Dunban,
You fought your way this far. That is proof enough the Monado has accepted you. Don't take my word for it. Believe in yourself, Shulk.
believe in myself.
Never lying down, never giving up. That's our pride and strength as Homs. And we have to make sure those metal monsters know it.
You're right.
Time to move, people. This prison island Shulk saw in his vision isn't getting any closer.
That was a nice little cutscene there between Shulk and Dunban. Really quickly though, I do want to switch up the party just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna leave Charla out for now, I think. And that's actually pretty much it. So let's just continue on forward. And once we're inside here, it's the Terminal Trachea. Yeah, this place looks a little weird.
What is this place?
It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving.
Right.
Yeah, they are kind of right about that. Like, this place very much looks alive, and it's much different than, like, the Tefra Cave area we saw. Obviously, that's just kind of, like, inside the leg. But this is seemingly up towards, like, the stomach or chest area, and, well, I guess it's probably the chest, considering this is the third lung. And you see all these, like, cell-looking things floating around, and out there, that looks creepy. Anyway, I'm not sure what that is, honestly. There's some platforms out there. Not sure how we'd be able to get out there. It kind of looks like a heart, and it looks like it's still beating. It's very strange. But surely the Bionis probably isn't alive, so I don't think there's really anything to worry about. I mean, obviously if it was, it'd be moving around, and plus it's being penetrated by a giant sword. But anyway, there's a Nopon here, so let's talk to him. I never expected to see anyone else in this place. You want to go up to the top? Wait where water go whooshes up. It shoots you really high. Alright, well, he said it himself, and this liquid is kind of yellow. And if I didn't know better and knew that this was in the lung, I would say it was something else, and then we're swimming in it. But it doesn't matter, we'll wait right here. See all these other, like, cell-looking things going up in the air. If we just wait here, we'll hear it build up, and then whoosh, it sends us flying way up into the sky. And we actually take some damage from that. Luckily not more than you would think, but yeah, look at just how high we've gone. Yeah, we are way up higher on the Bionis now, but even still, we've got quite a ways to go. But actually, if you see that marker on our screen there, you'll know that this is actually the end of this area. So let's head on over and check out our Collectopedia, except for the fact that yeah, we don't have anything. There are items we can get in here, but there's nothing to grab. And if you've noticed while we were walking around out there and whatnot, you will have noticed that, well, there aren't any item orbs out there at all. I don't know why I jumped over the page. I did that by accident, I guess. But yeah, there's no item orbs out in, like, that area of the Bionis interior. But don't worry, we'll be coming back here much, much later on. And we'll be exploring the inside of the Bionis once again, and we'll be able to get some item orbs there, hopefully to fill out the Collectopedia. But no need to worry about that. Let's head on outside. Here's the upper trachea. Let's head outside of the Bionis.
Face Nemesis. Your frame is complete. All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vinaya, Master Egel wishes to see you.
Understood. Tell him I will see him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
I have fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Mechonis. No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth.